Hi, Paul. It's Peter.
Hi, Peter.
How are you?
How are you?
I'm fine.
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine too. Thank you for asking. What are you eating?
A sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich.
A sausage, egg, and cheese.
Mm.
Oh, that's classy. I have a piece of dry toast.
Well, that's because you're so oppressed.
I'm irrelevant and mediocre, and this is what irrelevant, mediocre folk eat, I guess.
Shouldn't we have a more upbeat Peter and Paul today?
I thought this was upbeat for us, actually. What did you do this weekend, Paulie? Did you have fun?
I got depressed. I was depressed on Sunday.
More depressed than normally?
Yeah. Ms. B got pissed
what is
off
it?
at me.
You want to tell Daddy what's wrong? Let me see if I can tell Daddy.
No, I don't want to tell Daddy what's wrong. I don't want to tell the entire gargantuan world what's wrong.
Paul,
just in case. I know
nobody's watching.
But maybe somebody in Zanzibar is watching.
Nobody in Zanzibar is up at this hour watching Peter and Paul. Well, I will have the same prescription for you.
What's that?
Watch television. Watch TV, man. Your life will change. There's a lot of stuff to watch.
That's like telling a pollywog to walk on land.
I'm not sure what a pollywog is. Do they not usually walk on land? Are they swimmers? What do they do?
They're swimmers.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know. I mean, eventually they do walk on land, so it's not a good example. They're baby frogs.
Baby frogs.
Yeah, I think tadpoles. Yeah, it's another name for pollywog.
I see. Well, maybe we could do instead of a frog pond, we could do a pollywog pond. Could be a little.
Didn't we already cover tadpoles in a previous Peter and Paul?
I think we did actually.
Yeah,
but I don't remember.
So maybe we can just reference that Peter and Paul, so people can look that up.
Put a link over here if anybody wants to watch the tadpole.
No, I mean, depression's one of these things which apparently there's just all these people that are depressed. Now, of course, I know what you probably think. You probably think just tough it out, or what's the word? Just get over yourself. That's probably what you think. Right?
Look, if you don't want to go and watch TV, my next suggestion is a little more expensive, but a man in your financial position can afford it.
Yeah,
go into space, Paul. Hook up with Jeff Bezos and take off on his rocket. It'll change your perspective on everything. You realize how insignificant most of the things you're concerned about are. I think. I don't know, but I think.
Well, I think the error you're making here, Peter, is to assume that this is a problem for the rational brain. It's not a problem for the rational brain.
Okay.
It's not. It's the chemical brain that's doing this.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Your haircut still looks good, I gotta say.
Oh, I'm telling you, Zaina did it free. Cost nothing. Someone else liked it too at work. Not work. Well, I went to work out. That's kind of like work to me. I can't stand it. Paul, we need to go on a road trip. That'll change your attitude. You'll appreciate what you have much more after that.
Well, that would probably be true.
Maybe we should meet in Florida for a weekend.
No, God.
What do you mean, oh, God? I'll bring Ethan and Zaina.
I don't like Florida.
Okay, you don't like Florida. You didn't want to go to Washington.
I think you should just come up here, and I'll show you the sights of New Hampshire.
Okay.
I mean, we have a river. A river nearby.
We have a river.
We have swimming holes.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool.
That's about it.
So have you ever go? You went. You actually went swimming to a pool. Did you go a second time? I'm blowing my nose. Excuse me. Did you go a second time, or you never went the first time?
No, I've been twice now. It's
Okay.
good. It's nice. You know,
Yeah, I went. I swam laps
it's a
this
good
morning.
pool. It's a great pool. But I'm totally out of shape. I can't do any. Can barely do a length and a half. Not even a full lap.
It's okay. You work bean by bean. You fill the bag. You do one lap today, a lap and a half tomorrow. Before you know it, you'll be swimming an hour.
The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
Single lap, and you got it. What do you know? Any jokes? Maybe a joke telling would get you going. Or not
No,
well, you could do
just so you can make fun of me. Is that why you want me to tell a joke?
No. Oh,
Well, you know what the hot dog sell. Well, you know what? Wait. You know what the Buddhist said to the hot dog seller?
no. What did he say?
Make me one with everything.
Make me one with everything. Okay.
It's funny.
I,
Is funny.
I don't. Look, I'm not the brightest bulb in the patch, but I don't get it. The Buddhist to the hot dog, make me one with everything. I don't get it.
Do you know anything about Buddhism?
No.
Okay.
They like hot dogs, I
That's
guess,
the
with sauerkraut and what?
I guess that's the problem.
I guess. I don't know. Maybe we'll get Rick on. You could tell it to Rick. I have a joke that's not funny. I could tell you.
Okay, I'm ready.
Guy walks into his psychiatrist and he goes, Doc, my brother, he's crazy. He thinks he's a chicken. Psychiatrist goes, well, why don't you just report him? And the guy goes, I need the eggs. Also a joke, which is not. Oh, you laughed. It's funny.
Yeah, I think it's funny. I think it's funny. Yeah,
so maybe on Friday we'll ask Rick if he'll come. We got to get Ricky more involved in this, and we could
maybe if we include his name. Maybe if we include his name. Peter, Paul, and Ricky.
Peter, Paul, and Ricky. Okay, I'll do that. Reach out to Rick and see if he wants to be Peter.
I'm not reaching out to anybody. I'm depressed.
Okay,
reaching out doesn't. I mean,
I'll ask him if he wants to do a weekly. He doesn't have to do twice a week. He has got other things to do. Maybe he'll do a Peter, Paul, and Ricky once a week. So maybe we'll do a joke. We'll tell some jokes and we'll get a reaction. I only know that one joke. I don't know any other jokes really. But you are full of them.
No, well. Yeah, but most of the jokes I know pretty old.
Oh, I thought of Mrs. B. They were talking about another shooting in New York, I think. I don't know, wherever it was, and how, they're just exploding. I said, oh, my God, if Mrs. B comes here and she gets shot, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because I told you it was okay as far as I know.
No, it's not just you. I've been talking to other people, too.
But I don't hear gunshots here in Manhattan. And she's going to be at time. You can get shot anywhere. But she'll be at Times Square and 42nd in the Upper West Side. I don't know.
I'm not releasing the information on where she'll be. It's classified information.
I get it. Believe me, I understand.
I mean, because Peter and Paul were probably already targets. Just because of our
jokes
our
are bad jokes.
Yeah, right. Just because so many people want to be us.
Paul, nobody wants to be us.
Well, there's probably a lot of people who want to be retired. I'd say.
I don't consider myself, I don't really consider myself retired. I'm kind of doing the same thing as I did before, as I always did. I just have
since you didn't work for the last 5 years, right?
What do you mean?
Even when you were working.
Oh, you mean
when you were working, you you're just sort of like, no, I mean, you did what you had to do.
That was an end of an era, I think. It's just like, it was a time where, I grew up in, you didn't have to be this brightest bulb in a patch to do anything. Today, it's different. Competition is harder.
I don't know.
Work is
to be the brightest bulb in the patch.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I've always been the brightest bulb in the patch,
Well,
so I really don't know.
You are very smart, Paul. No. You are a really smart guy. I mean, you've got a mental imbalance going on, but you're smart, and you could have been somebody. I think I always told you the same thing. You should have been a college professor. It would have been perfect for you. You could have sat around on a campus contemplating your navel. You'd have all these students running by you could check out. I mean, it would be perfect. Your mind would be stimulated.
I don't like to read.
You don't like to what?
Read.
Read.
I'm not a good reader.
Then skim read. Speed skim. You don't have to read everything. Just get the nugget, and then you can espouse on it and make it your own. Well, I don't like depressing.
TV. No. I'm tired. You see, my sleep thing is totally off. I sleep during the day, and I'm up at night, but I can't do anything. When I'm up.
Call me. I keep telling you, I'm like an old-time country doctor, available 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. If you got a problem, call me.
Yeah, and
we could do a Peter or Paul at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. Why not?
What would we discuss? Our bodily functions. How are you feeling? Oh well. I mean, I think that.
Okay, I have a third thing for you.
Okay.
You don't want to do the TV thing.
No.
You don't want to go up into space with Jeff Bezos.
No.
Why don't you get yourself a VR headset? Get yourself an Oculus Quest 2, and we'll play games together. For God's sakes, Paulie, I mean, I'm trying here. Help me out.
Yeah, but my point is you are into screens. You like screens. I don't like screens. I tolerate screens. That's the reason I'm not going to take a class in the fall.
Is that the reason, Paul? All those classes you didn't take in the decade I knew you, it's the screen that's causing it?
Yes.
Never knew
too much computer work.
Oh, Lord. What else is new, Paul? Do you feel better now? You look a little agitated, Paul. I don't like that.
Well, politics agitates me. Political discussion makes me agitated.
Did you have your donut today?
I am going to object to the patronizing tone in which you asked that question.
The tone.
I'm registering.
Did you have a donut? You have donuts every day, sometimes 2 and 3 of them.
You say, here's Peter. Did you have your donut today?
Let me rephrase the question. Paul, did you have a donut yet?
No, I'm not going to have a donut tonight.
Oh, you're not? Oh, okay.
No,
Are you
I don't have a
watching your
donut
weight?
every day. And I don't, and my life doesn't, my life, I don't always need a donut. It's not like I'm buying donuts to make myself
You
feel
need
better.
a donut, Paulie. I know you. A couple of, sprinkled donuts, your morning will be much better. True. Oh, gosh.
Right, we'll see.
Wait, give me Morris's phone. I got to call him, please. Morris, what did you do all these years? What the? I mean, I know you paid your mortgage and put your kid through school, but anything else? Oh, you vault.
Are we approaching?
Yeah, I think we're there. I think we reached it about 10 minutes ago. One last thing.
What would that be?
Say hi to Mrs. B, no matter where she may be.
All right, Peter.
Be well, please. Relax.
I'll try, Peter. Thank you for your expressions of support, or I thank you for your well wishes.
You're very welcome.
Bye, Peter.
Adios, mi amigo.